Guard pass away. So we're gonna start to put some, some double attacks together. We're gonna start with the basic cross choke. It's very basic, and then like a lot of people's like, just miss the position because they don't, they don't focus to get the first hand right. Okay, if you get the first hand on the choke doing the knee slice, I like to stay on the half guard with my knee on the ground and then work the choke when the pass will turn sideways. And then today I'm gonna explain to you guys. I explained to you guys that before, but as we're doing this, today we're not gonna do any setup. We're already gonna start. We already did a lot of setups here. You guys can choose which one that you're gonna do. Just a quick remind here. When we have we put the pass on bottom, this situation here, it has the shin on the front here, and then I need to pass on the point. We did the couple position. We use the elbow here, pushing. We use a switch in the base, pushing the leg, going back on the knee here. We did the last one, holding the lapel here, stay tight, lean to the side here, push the leg, and then we got in this position here. And then we're working a lot of guard pass. We want to guard pass from here, from here, from here, from here, from here. I don't even remember. It's a lot. Okay. Today, guys, we're gonna work on the cross collar and then doing the knee slice. And then also last time we worked when the guy in the bottom. That's a lot of times happen when they get the lapel here under my leg, and then that's actually the best way to apply in this position because his hand on top is going to be free. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys here the basic one. Actually, one of the first one that I start to use when I start to do this position, and then it's a great setup because you guys gonna understand a little bit. Okay, so just think about here. This pass on bottom here, he doesn't want to stay flat on his back. He wants to stay sideways. Okay, as much as I flat him on his back, I have more chance to pass his guard. He wants to stay sideways here to avoid me to pass his guard. So we're gonna be working, guys, on the knee slice pass, holding the collar here and then holding the sleeve. Today we're gonna use a little bit the knee, going back towards his stomach here, so I can work in my hand to get there. So remember when I said when we have this grip here, we can work with the leg back and forth so he cannot get under. And then another thing that is very important you guys understand here, and then be careful with your base, don't let the guy push you and then lose your base, and then the guy a total up and then take you down. So you guys gonna sit on your heels here. We're gonna start to work on this position, pulling his elbow up here. When you pull his elbow up here, the most of the thing that this guy on bottom wants to do it put his elbow on the ground, because look, when he's here and then I pull this up here, I take his base away. So that means I have more pressure here, I have more pressure on top, and then I have more pressure here. So I flat him on his back. So like I said, we're gonna work back and forth here. And then when you work in this position here, most of the time, the guy on board starts to, a turn sideways. For example, when I put him on this position here, and then I put a good pressure here, he doesn't like to stay, he turns sideways. Always when he turns sideways here, I'm gonna keep maintain his elbow out the ground here. And then always when I put his elbow out the ground, I work in my hand. So basically you're gonna work back and forth, side to side. And then when you have a chance, you're kind of gonna make an angle with your hand here. You're not gonna just grab here, it's not enough, okay? So you kind of go with your hand an angle. So your hand's kind of gonna be like this, and then you're gonna make a grip, okay? It's not gonna be a straight grip like this. So when you do the knee slice, I kind of I turn here a little bit and then I reach as deep as I can. And then now I have a very good pressure. So when you do that here, guys, and then his arm is under, that's when I'm gonna start to go the position. And then I'm still doing the guard pass here. Sometimes I'm going back and forth, I'm going sideways here. And then remember when I said before that what he wants here, it's have his elbow free to put his elbow on the ground and then maybe try to turn to take me down. So that's the best time to apply the position. When you pull here and then you put a lot of pressure here, he's not feel comfortable. He really wants to pull his arm, so I'm gonna let it go. So when he turn here, whatever I touch this hand here, I'm gonna choke him. If I touch here, just touch, I'm gonna just choke him with one hand. So the reason that I'm letting you guys know about this position here, because by you guys understand the point that your hand needs to be deep here, and then you work on the angle, so that is gonna make it way easy for you guys applying the choke for another directions, instead of only focus on the choke when he turn. But for example, if you're here, you can easily let go and then grab. If you can grab the gear, if you can grab inside, if you can grab outside, whatever you grab, you're gonna choke him if you have a good grip here. If I have a lazy grip here, my grip is here, I try to choke him, I'm just gonna burn my hands out. That's why on the beginning here, when I try to pass the guard, I'm really focused on putting a pressure, have the right position, get the angle here like that. When you turn, and then you get the grip. So here it's pretty much like I already feel that, okay, game over for him. I'm gonna choke him. So it's like, no way. I can't choke him like just like by going this. You know, because this hand here it's really deep. Of course, no, he's gonna try to push my hand out. I'm just saying that this grip on bottom is so tight that just to like a block and push, you know, is gonna be choke him. And then this guy on bottom, he can do a lot of things. He can turn this way, he can go back to the other side. But this one that he's gonna work, he's trying to turn towards me. I have the right grip here. I'm gonna grab on top of his gear, elbows in here, and then finish the choke from here. All right. So the setup is very important. Be able to hold the grip, work back and forth, have the, you know, like the hand, the collar, get the right angle so you can reach all the way deep, and then you have the good grip. That's when you're like, okay, I'm getting the position. Okay, so this is the type of position, like everyone has like this position. You know, like you always have like your position that you know if you put yourself on the position, you already know that you're gonna get it. So that's one of the position, one of my position that if I reach on the half guard, I have my knee across here. If I reach this hand all the way here, I'm already know, seriously, I already know this man here is going down because I'm gonna choke him right now. So, you know, like you guys really need to, you know, like understand that everybody has, you know, like the position. I bet all you guys have, you know, like the grip, like the position that you guys know that you set up, and then you're gonna say like, okay, I'm gonna sweep this guy right now. Or, okay, I'm gonna finish right now. So it's important to have those kind of things, you know, and then understand that. So when you understand that, so you know, like you fight to get on a position, like I talk with you guys about this on the guard pass, you know, like the guard pass, when you hug this head here, when you pass to the point, you need to feel that, okay, I want to put myself on this position to accomplish something way bigger. So instead of like just fight for something really big, that is always, is still too far away from you. So you need to get close, close, close. Okay, I'm close now. Now I jump. Okay, I jump on the position, then I finish the position here. Now this is one of the kind of the position. So you know, like work on the position, no rush, and then you know take your time. Reach when you have the position. You know you're gonna get it. All right, guys. Any questions?